Day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And that is a touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Brought in right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down. Handoff running left, Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to the air here. Has a man. It's H.N. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Got a man, it's London. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They go play action. Here's Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, ball at the 36. From the shotgun, Penix. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They send a man in motion. Second and 10. Penix to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll give him a first down. Throw reeled in by London. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Tight end going in motion here. And again, it's Penix. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Penix looking to pass. And the catch is made for the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll try and throw it here. This finds Smith. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's a two-score game early. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll only need a few inches here on third down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Chan, a first down carry. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes out to the left. Racing down the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. That throw behind his intended target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Achan reels it in. Touchdown! So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Penix on 3rd down. Finds London on the slant. This gets the 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they'll have 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Penix on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready up.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Go! Lion.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We are at the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 70.
from the 39. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, set. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third down run from H.M. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Ready?
They've got first down from the 31. They run the counter to H.M. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Has the connection to right. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready? Go.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Taken in by Smith. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Aubrey puts it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's complete to London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He put some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys lead by 15 now. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll throw it. Has a man. It's Achan.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Come on, set. Set up.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set up. Street.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Go! Go!
Looking right, and he finds him. Free inside the 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll give him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go!
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Panther 11! Panther 11! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 18 Pioneer! Ready?
From the 24. Able to find Acham. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go! Set! Set go!
Pass play now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Warrior 70! Ready, ready! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Buffalo 18!
Back to throw, needing a first. Flush down out to his left. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be a first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action. Here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Penix now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys push their lead further to start the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And these guys grow the lead now to 22 points. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go, go. Set. Set, go.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Scooped up by the defense. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man.
Let's go. Track 60. 79 Bronco.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Taking a deep shot here. It is caught at the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Able to hit Robinson, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Penix working from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. David Onyemata there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll send the tackles wide and work out of the monster here on 2nd down. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll motion a tight end left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set go.
He'll throw it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. These guys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
A-Chain running to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Ready up.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hut.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Hey, smash front door. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Motioning the tight end now. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Complete out to the right. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go check. Bobcat. Hey, check that. Street. Hey, check that. Check. Hurt. Big Lion. Check out.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. $8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys trying to do some window dressing. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the air following the pick 6. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Another try following the sack. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Here we go! Here we go! Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready?
Here's A-Chain running right. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on.
A-Chain again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the 1st. They send the tight end in motion to throw it on 1st down. He's got Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Justin Simmons. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Buffalo 18, come 19.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pass it down close. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.